Hello, everybody.
Welcome
to Climate Change, the movie for kids.
I love climate change. I love when it changes into the climate is when...
Never change.
This is like the movie Don't Look Up, but it's like way better.
This is like the movie The Lorax, because it is the movie The Lorax.
Do you converse with plants?
Yes.
Cool.
How bad could it be? Oh, God.
It's the Minions!
End my life right now.
I got money. I got my Minions.
I honestly forgot that Illumination made this.
Do not ask us to do Despicable Me 2. Do not.
Does this mean Gru and the Once-ler are in the same universe?
This is a title card.
You're a title card.
Josiah, everything made by the same studios in the same universe.
Yeah, exactly.
Buzz Lightyear is about to fight Thanos. Get on my level.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. Regarding the story that you're about to see, it actually happened. Just take it from me.
This actually happened, apparently.
I mean, yeah, just take it from him. You know, that little orange Garfield-looking dude.
No.
While I set the stage.
No, there's gonna be the paper transition or not. Thneedville.
I love plastic. I love plastic.
I'm really glad you have to drive over the St. Louis Arch to go over a road. So convenient.
Guys, they took the houses from the first Despicable Me movie and like bent them up a little bit.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, this is the future. This is when the villains win.
I don't even want to entertain that idea as a joke just because I actually hate it so much.
The only problem with that is the fact that I don't care.
Guys, you ready for the first song? This is a musical, by the way.
The first of like 19 songs. I actually really like the music in this movie. I also like this guy.
Buzz, buzz, buzz. Okay, I know there's people that disagree with this. I don't care. The vocal style of musicals, like with all those people singing at the same time, just sounds like Kids Bop pitched down, and I hate it.
You're not wrong.
I think it can be done well, but a lot of show tunes type music, I'm not a fan of it either.
It's really annoying to me.
We manufacture our trees. The world is made of plastic and we're destroying the environment. It's like that is all the songs in this movie, and it's kind of great.
Judging by the design of this parking lot, that guy on the pink car on the bottom and the one in the red on the other side just can't leave, ever. That guy in the blue on the top is blocking every other car from leaving.
Yeah.
Through that, like, Mario pipe.
Bren, this is the Cincinnati Bengals parking lot.
Oh my God, it really is, though.
Let's put one exit to a parking lot where 70,000 people are parked.
Oh, wow, it's Taylor Swift.
Come on.
Whoa.
Wow. Paint.
So you painted the back of someone else's house.
It's her house.
No.
So they walk through the house. It doesn't show them exiting, but this is just her backyard.
I get it, but ew.
The way it's cut, I guess, made it really weird.
Because they didn't show them coming out, so it just seems like they walked out the back door and then saw the neighbor's house. That's kind of weird.
My headcanon is the fact that she painted the back of somebody else's house.
So far, your headcanon includes that house being painted and the minions being lore.
Exactly.
You painted like Green Hill from Windows XP.
The touch of their tufts was softer than anything, even silk. And they smelled like butterfly milk.
How does she know about the trees?
They're like an urban legend.
What in the world is butterfly milk?
I don't know. It's Dr. Seuss.
Does he have a PhD?
Does he have a PhD to write all those books?
Stop!
How are you holding this for so long?
Oh my God, take a breath!
You sounded like a screaming chicken. That was amazing.
That was like a full minute.
Are you okay?
What are your lungs?
I don't know.
If a guy somehow got you one,
Well, I'd probably marry him on the spot.
She loved me if I was a worm.
Would you love me if I was a tree? Is this entire movie?
You love me if I was a 1999 Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Trick shot, quick scope, MLG edit. Leave that in, but don't do any of it.
People used to say, if you brought him 15 cents, a nail.
Minion.
Yep, they are lore.
See, they exist. I was right.
Lore.
They've become so famous in this future timeline that they have merch.
It's just like the Pixar movies. It's one continuous timeline.
Yeah, it's not just like a fun little Easter egg. It is actual lore.
Vent out.
Among Us.
Mundungus.
Among Us in real life. Sus.
Mundungus Fletcher.
He hit the emergency meeting button.
Our research shows that if you put something in a plastic bottle, people will buy it.
Just like our plastic bottle that says butt fart on it that you should buy right now.
The plastic bottle.
I think that's made out of metal, actually.
It's made out of you should buy it material.
Yeah, you're gonna die, snail.
Good. Kill the snail.
That isn't up to code.
This movie isn't up to code.
No.
Spray some WD-40 on it and add some duct tape.
Like some part of my name.
Windex and duct tape, it fix everything.
Windex and duct text. Duct text. It was so no. Stop being the Coke Theater commercial, Bren. Nacho cheese.
People say that if someone brings you this stuff, that you'll tell them about trees.
Trees. That one guy at Kroger that kept us there for an hour.
Oh my God. Brenton and I were held up by a man who told us a full Vietnam flashback for an hour and a half in the middle of a Kroger.
He's like, trees? I'll tell you about trees.
He just kept talking about Vietnam.
I'm pretty sure I was off, and you were on the U scan.
I was scanning you.
Pastel pooped, and it's permeating through this entire room right now.
That's what he wants the viewers to think, but he's actually just pooping right now while on camera.
There's just a hole in the bottom of your gamer chair.
This little menace right here
Dennis the Menace
doesn't cover up her poop.
Yeah, it's because she's like 104,000 years old.
Oh no, he's cutting down a tree.
Log.
Wow, this song is in the public domain. They should have used Kevin MacLeod music in this because it's royalty free as well.
Just put monkey spinning monkeys over this. It's like all happy and they're like having a funeral for a piece of wood.
Good.
Oh, look, it's Agent 47 and Agent 48.
There's 49 of them all together. I love that crushing cans is supposed to be representative of strength when aluminum is like the bendiest metal of all time.
It's like the weakest thing.
Can't crush it.
Is that like hand sanitizer?
No, you're weak.
Yeah, okay, if hand sanitizer came in like an aluminum can that you had to pop the lid of and then it comes out all slow.
That's the type of thing they would have done like during COVID when they like put hand sanitizer in anything they could find.
I remember when people bought stuff that smelled like peanuts for hand sanitizer and made their own and it was terrible. Your hands were like burning for a month.
I'm here to hear the end of the story.
Why aren't you like other kids, breakdancing and wearing bell bottoms and playing the Donkey Kong? Dearly beloved.
Hold on, he said Donkey Kong. Does that mean Donkey Kong exists in this universe too?
Hold on, does that mean
Once-ler for Smash Bros.
You know, Donkey Kong's in Wreck-It Ralph, which means that's also part of this universe, which Wreck-It Ralph is in a lot of game universes. This could go so far, you have no idea.
Everything's connected.
And Wreck-It Ralph is set in the real universe, kind of, so that means that everything is connected, and the internet's in there, so, yeah.
The internet.
It's time to get online.
Who taught you guys how to steal a bed?
How often do you steal beds, Lorax?
Isn't the Lorax supposed to be like nice to everyone?
Except for him.
Mission Impossible is also in this universe based on that music. It's all connected.
Oh, no.
Waterfalls are everywhere in kids' movies. Just everywhere.
Waterfalls are the #1 danger to cartoon characters other than anvils and TNT.
No, you forgot quicksand.
Oh, yeah, quicksand.
Quick anvils, sand, and tea.
Boulders!
I hope we get an avalanche in the middle of this movie, too. Kids must be terrified of going outside because of all of these movies. I think they're just gonna get hit by like a meteor if they breathe.
My family was right. I quit.
I'm glad someone in the background was like,
Buy a beanie.
How bad can I be? I'm
The Amazon rainforest is like crying right now. Nothing appeals to 8-year-old kids like lawyers and bottom lines and business and climate change.
Well, that's why this part of the story is in song form, so it's entertaining.
It's an entire commentary about like environmentalism and capitalism, and it's geared for 8-year-olds.
I mean, so is the book itself originally. It's a little weird because it's like from Illumination, which is the movie company.
WALL-E is an interesting commentary as well. A lot more nuanced in the way it talks about this stuff.
Wait, what was this era? They came out around the same time. What was with environmentalism movies?
Even Disney Channel every 5 minutes was like, hey guys, if you don't unplug every appliance in your house before you leave, you're gonna kill the earth. And I was like, what? I'm 7. And they're like, we don't care.
Do you remember when Nickelodeon would like shut down for an hour or two to make kids go outside?
It's the day of play and they do it for a whole day.
You know, it was like the daily touch grass, and I just went and played video games for an hour instead.
I remember when Freddie from iCarly showed me a stack of newspapers taller than him, and he's like, that's one small tree. And I was like,
No, this is an envelope.
can we? Yeah, this Trail of Tears section is taking forever.
Troll science! He just picked himself up! Heck yeah. I love physics.
The last Truffula seed. Plant the seed in the middle of town where everyone can see.
Man, I wonder who this character is that's shrouded in darkness and knows a lot about this story.
I hope that seed isn't like an actual seed, but it's like a little USB stick that looks like another object, so you can open it and plug it into the mainframe of the O'Hare network and take down all the fake trees.
Oh, and shut it all down at once. And then all the trees grow back instantly in like a way. It's the best kind of movie.
Oh, hello.
What's that? Just that laugh. Got me some scorch.
Cucumber, zucchini.
Oh, really?
Oh no, the seed!
Maybe like hold on to it.
No, a little bit of wind from a desk fan.
Whoa, look at this. Better not grip it at all.
While I'm standing on a skyscraper.
All right, who would win? The granny from the Lorax or the granny from Hoodwinked?
Hoodwinked. She can like shoot the granny from the Lorax with a sniper rifle for some reason. She has like an ICBM pointed at anyone who looks at her wrong.
I didn't like that shot of the POV, but it was like a really zoomed in POV, so it was like really motion sickening.
Yeah, so every POV from every movie ever?
No, but like normally they make them wider, so it's not as bad.
I want real GoPro footage of this animated movie right now.
Didn't know Zack Snyder worked on this.
Yeah, literally. The color correction needs to be like really contrasty and red. Batman's gonna Batman, and then it's gonna be 4x3.
Stop that fighting!
Bulldoze him, bulldoze him, bulldoze him, bulldoze him.
This music is so dramatic for like something that's so slow.
What would that thing accomplish? That very flat thing.
Dozing bulls, Brendan. Dozing bulls.
Who does this kid think he is, huh?
I am Ted Wiggins.
That's who he thinks he is.
Everyone looks so confused at him existing.
And checked out.
The big problem with this specific part of the movie is that everyone else was like doing fine. They showed that he was going to produce more smog and more pollution, but that wasn't like a problem for them remotely, and it wasn't shown that there was going to be any problems really.
That's the difference between this and like WALL-E, where they actually showed the problems.
They could have shown like maybe them spending money on like the air and it cost way too much or something. They could have done like the bare minimum there.
No, they all look like they're living upper middle class at the lowest. Like they all look fine. I don't know. If you're a girl that likes trees and you want me to impress you with a tree, leave me alone.
You don't know me, but my name's Cy.
Cy. C-Y. As in, I don't see why I need to watch any more of this. They plant the tree, it grows. They plant more trees, they grow. And then they have trees that grow.
This video was sponsored by Established Titles, where you can own one piece of grass in Scotland. For your dating profile, they'll plant a tree for you, allegedly.
By the way, nice mustache.
Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not Dr. Suez.
Dr. Sus.
Okay, the end. If you liked this, then
Link tree.
Wow, he's gonna plant the link tree like a seed from this movie.
So you should go check on it and water it, and by water it I mean click on it, and by click on it I mean go look at stuff.
Have a day.